Do you know how to save a sinking ship? Welcome to the Marketing Accelerator Podcast, featuring 3 insights in about 3 minutes. I'm Drew Dinkelacker, and today I'm speaking with Keith Weigand. He's the president and COO of Pulse Health Solutions. That's a pharmacy benefit manager organization that solves the problems of out-of-control pharmacy costs. When Keith and I first started talking, he shared that he's led multiple organizations through the turnaround process. Keith, it's not unusual that new leadership walks into an organization and finds out it's not exactly as they were told. Sometimes it's a sinking Titanic situation. Where should they start?
The first thing you really need to do is look at all the different operations and find out where the breach is happening. Usually it's 1 or 2 main key items that is really causing that issue. And once you get that fixed, those 1 or 2 major things, you can start looking at other things to help support those 2 things. A lot of it is checking out personnel and making sure it's running efficiently, as well as who your partners are. It's very important to have really good partners that have your best interests in place.
Okay, so now the breach has been contained, but the ship's still taking on water, just not as much. It's not out of danger. What's next?
That's when you really fine tune and look at who you're dealing with and who you're working with. A lot of times you can put the right procedures in place, but then you have partners that don't have your best interest. So if you really fine tune who you're working with and that have your best interest, it makes things move very smoothly.
Keith, can you give me a real life example of a Titanic turnaround situation that you've led?
Sure. I took over a physical therapy company several years ago, and I was told everything is going just fine. And when I got in there, I realized that they were not doing just fine. They were going to close the doors any day. So the first thing I did was really look at where are the major issues and why are they losing money. Once we figured out that the therapists weren't being efficient enough, we could get more throughput. We increased productivity by 33%. And the other key thing was insurance. It's one thing that employers hate doing. It happens once a year. But it's so important because it's probably your second largest spend as a company. If you can take care of that and get the right partners that will help you drive down costs and save money, it takes care of a majority of your issues.
Great turnaround, Keith. So if you find yourself in a Titanic sinking scenario, fix the breach first, then deal with the leaks that created the breach by addressing procedures, strategic direction, efficiency, and costs, especially insurance. The Marketing Accelerator Podcast is a production of marketingaccelerator.com, where business leaders gain confidence in their marketing efforts and marketers turn into high-performance leaders. I'm Drew Dinkelacker.